I'm just going to do a quick flick through of this book that just arrived. It's an activity book for kids with dyslexia. These art and logic games are designed to help students with dyslexia, ADHD and autism to overcome reading confusion, messy handwriting, letter reversals and problems with attention span, writing, spelling and maths. Now my 8-year-old is very resistant to handwriting, and so I bought this just to give him some practice using his pencil in a fun way. Okay, let's have a quick flick through. So $11.90, pretty cheap. That was on amazon.com.au. Let's have a look. Some fun mazes. Copying, more mazes. Now there was no flip through of this book, so I thought I would do one. Count on forward and backwards by 10. Okay. More. Bit of maths, 10 more, 10 less. Finding out similar rooster. More mazes. Copying the picture. Now I'm doing the flick through because often when I'm looking for curriculum choices or decisions, I spend ages looking for these kind of flick throughs. Because my kids don't like writing much, I really want to make sure that the curriculum is going to work for them. I don't want to spend money on something that is going to be horrendous and tedious and that we're all going to end up crying over. So this is why I love seeing these flick throughs and why I'm doing one now. Hold the tick, I'll just water spillage. Okay. Some really basic maths. And it's important for kids who hate writing, like even writing 6 numbers can seem overwhelming. This is probably the maximum my kind of son would do. Now, it's important to note that I have a 13-year-old who is also resistant to writing, and he is much better now, but we never ever pushed it. We put him out of school in year 3 and we let him use his iPads and a computer to type and do spelling and things like that. And eventually, I'd say maybe 1 or 2 years ago, he became less and less resistant to writing. He's still not a huge writer, pen to paper, but he now doesn't feel it so painful. So, parents with kids with these issues, things do get better. More mazes, quite fun, find the pattern, copy the pattern, I really like that. And I guess these mazes, you know, really makes them push their pen or pencil from side to side, which gives them more practice on their manipulation of their pen and their pencil, which ultimately, I guess, helps with writing. One of the patterns. We once saw an OT for my oldest son, and she said he was hypermobile, which is probably my younger son as well. And that he couldn't actually feel how hard he was pushing on his pen or pencil, and that so he wasn't getting that positive feedback from his body. So he was actually pushing too light on the paper, and she said she was hypermobile and she used to press too hard. and used to break a lot of pencils because she couldn't feel how hard it was, so she was doing it as well. So this is really good. So really good for kids with reversals, especially with dyslexia. And lots of like P's and B's and D's and Q's all look the same for them. So getting them to recognise the different ones. What's this one? Let's copy the pattern. Getting towards the end, sorry guys, it's a bit hard to turn the page with one hand. Copying the patterns. And this will form just part of, I guess not his really formal curriculum, but just we want something that's not going to be too tedious or hard work. A bit of fun to help him keep developing those fine motor skills. So just making the roof. Making it fun and not too heavy. Copying a couple words. See, that for my son would be more than enough, just copying 2 words. So obviously this is towards the end of the book, so they are building up towards it. Excuse my voice. More mazes. This is quite a lot of writing. You can always break this up, I guess. A couple of days. And often if we're doing geography or social sciences, often I will write for him. Just so we still get that learning in and we're not stalled by his inability to write or want to write. So there you go. It's probably a little bit bigger than an A4 and pretty thick. 1190, not too bad. Doesn't say how many pages. But hopefully he will find this fun and he'll get some practice in. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.